I wanted to have this conversation in regards to the combine, right? And the reason why I wanted to have the conversation about the combine is because I just got to ask this question, and we got people in the chat. I want y'all to answer. I really want to engage with you guys. I really want to have your input, but I'm going to pose this question to you, Rod. I'm going to pose this question to the chat, and I'm going to pose this question to the hundreds of people who watch our videos. Do y'all still care about the NFL Combine in 2025 and beyond? Genuinely asking. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm genuinely asking. And I'm asking as somebody who was a combine nut, who was a draft nut. Me, when it came to the combine, I did not miss the combine. I watched everything. I even watched the kickers, dog. Like, I was a zealot. Like, I watched the kickers, bro. Tuesday or whatever the last day is, I watched it when it was kickers and punters. I just thought all of it was cool. But maybe it's time, maybe it's work, maybe it's me being a parent, maybe I don't have the same bandwidth to devote to it. I completely forgot it was happening. Like, I'm like, oh shit, the combine already happened. I didn't see a single second of it, right? And I know why part of it is for me, because it's not what it used to be. The stars are not performing. And I don't blame them, by the way. I don't want this to be on some, oh, back in my day, my Andrew Luck, he performed at the combine. Cam Newton, he wasn't afraid to compete. Like, I'm not doing that. I could really give a fuck. But I do think it kind of does matter. All of this stuff is star driven. All of this stuff is entertainment. So if the Cam Wards are not going to really throw, and the Shador Sanders are not going to throw, and the people that I'm aware of that I was paying attention to in college, or a Travis Hunter is not doing the drills, what am I coming for, right? Like, NFL teams don't even care about the combine the way they used to, bro. They had to force Kyle Shanahan to come this season. He hasn't been there the past 2 years. So the NFL teams don't feel the combine the way they used to. Then I looked at the ratings. The ratings are not even that good. It's the only thing that the NFL puts on that does not rate well. It averages like 329,000 viewers, which is shit for as far as the NFL is concerned. So who is this for? Like, well, it'll never stop. I'm not saying you feel me. I'm not saying, oh, we need to get rid of it. It's never going to stop. It makes the NFL too much money. It makes NFL Network too much money. Like, they make a 1.5 billion a year in regards to all of the things that they sell that's associated with NFL Network. So it's going to go on into perpetuity. The NFL will outlist the earth itself. The earth could explode and the NFL Combine is still going to go on. So I am not even trying to make that argument. I'm not stupid. But I just want to know, who is it for? Rod, is this for you?
Herbie, if it's for anybody, it's not for me, bro. Because like you, and here's the thing, we do a football pod, right? And we love football, right? We love,
love it.
watching film and shit like that. But Herbie, the combine for the past few years, Herbie, I just, there was a time like you. I wasn't as deep into the combine itself as much as you were, but there was a time that I felt some excitement for it this time of year. You know what I mean? And for me to just kind of just hop online one day and be like, oh, damn, the combine passed already? Like, Herbie, that speaks for itself. And I know I'm not alone, and you're not alone. And I'm sure there's, and JPS in the chat said, nah, like, he's not. You know what I mean? Like, we love football, but at the end of the day, like, the combine once upon a time was that nice showcase for the young talent coming out. But and the funny thing is, they try to advertise it, they try to glamour it up, they try to make it bigger than it really is now. But ultimately, Herbie, it's I don't want to call it a dying product because, like you said, it's always going to be around. But I think most football fans kind of like, there are way more people, I think, who tune into the draft than there are people who tune into the combine. Like, there's just, the combine is nice, but at the end of the day, Herbie, it's information you could always, you could always find. You could always go online, watch highlights. It's not something that you have to, you watch it at your own leisure. You don't feel the need to have to watch the combine unless you're just someone who's really into it like that. But Herbie, like you, man, I completely, it just completely escaped my mind. Completely.
Hold on, man. Let me see right here, man. All right, so we got a couple comments. John says, "Nope, catch me when they score a TD in the NFL. That's where I'm at." And this is crazy. That was crazy where they had that. That was crazy. Jerry Jones out here just eyeballing the dicks, making sure like he was the dick. He was what's the word I'm looking for? He was the dick keeper. He was like, all right, that's a good dick. That's a good dick. Yeah, we could pass. Nah, you fell. That dick is not where that was crazy. That was crazy, man. And then we got True Blazer, man. When they really started to air it, I was in the football junkie in me. Now, nope, didn't watch the second. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Because a lot of people don't know the history of the combine and why the combine exists ultimately at a time is because back in the day, the NFL needed a place where they could centralize all of the potential draft picks so they could get their medical records. That's it. That's it. So you didn't have to spend money on jets or commercial or fly all of your scouts to all of these different universities all across America to get a player's medical records. How about we find a central location, everybody comes to us, we get all of the medicals, and that's it. And of course, the NFL being the business that it is, it turned that into a TV product. It turned the testing into a TV product. But this information is so readily available, none of these teams need it. You got in college football now chips in these dudes' pads that are telling you how fast they are going by mile per hour in a college game. I don't give a shit. I don't care what you're doing at the 40 anymore. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It don't, bro. We've had this past combine the fastest times ever. Nobody even talk about it. We had multiple people going sub 4.3 when sub 4.3 or 4.3 was the pinnacle. If you ran a 4.3, it was talked about on First Take for a week. We had multiple people running 4.3. Nobody gives a fuck. We had multiple people run 4.2s. Nobody cares. So I understand that it is going to exist in the perpetuity. But to me, as somebody who truly loved it, if the stars are not going to participate, I have no reason to be engaged or intrigued. And I don't blame the stars for not participating because it ultimately doesn't serve them. You have 3 to 4 years, and now with this new influx of people going back to school because of NIL, you have people who have tape for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years of tape. I don't have to throw at the combine. I don't have to throw at Lucas Oil Field. If you can't see what I'm capable of with 7 years of tape, then don't fucking draft me. So I get it. But as a consumer, as a football junkie, it's just, I have no reason to watch it anymore. Nah, facts. The combine is just a bridge between the season and the draft. Yeah, it is TV. Listen, it's giving us something to talk about. So it's doing its job. It is funneling the business of the NFL. Networking for coaching jobs and free agency. Absolutely. Deals are getting done. Deals are getting done at the one steakhouse that they have in Indianapolis, bruh. Like, I've been listening to podcasts. They've been explaining what the combine is. It's just it's a sausage fest for lowly reporters and beat writers and low level scouts, bro. It's just a giant sausage fest in Indianapolis, bro. That's what it is, dog. That's what it is, bro. All right. Let me see what else we got. All right, man. We don't have too much, man, but we could go ahead and split ball on this last topic before we get out of here, man. So